In this class, we're going to take a look at the new style book added to WordPress 6.2. Now, a style book allows us to view all the different possible block styles in our site editor window and make any adjustments to the styles of those different blocks and see those changes live right in front of us. Now, you access the style book by opening the styles in the top right corner after opening your site editor. So let's go ahead and do that now. I've already logged in as the administrator, and here on the left admin sidebar under Appearance, click on Editor. That'll take us to the browse mode of our site editor. And I want the right sidebar, so just click anywhere in the window here. That closes our browse mode, or the left sidebar. It opens up our right sidebar. And up here in the top right corner, like I was talking about, we want to click on the Styles icon. And then in the Styles section here, click on the eyeball looking icon to open up the style book in our editor window. This displays all the different block types. Like, for example, under text, we've got the headings, paragraph, list, all the text related block types we've got right in here. So we can make any adjustments to the styles of maybe our code or our pre-formatted pull quotes, and whatever adjustments we make here to the look of that particular block or block type will be site-wide. I'm going to demonstrate that for you here in a second. But we've got media, images, gallery, audio, cover, design, buttons, columns, widgets, and themes. So for a demonstration purpose, we're going to go with media and images. Now, getting back over here to the right sidebar, we've got these three vertical dots just to the right of the style book icon, or the kebab menu, if you will. If you click on this, we've got three options here. The first one, reset to defaults, that's grayed out because, well, we haven't changed anything yet. But if you change stuff and you want to get back to the default settings, like right out of the box kind of settings, click on that reset to default, and that'll fix whatever mistakes you may have made. But it will also replace all of your cool looking adjustments as well, right back to the default settings. So keep that in mind. And we got a welcome guide here, which gives you a basic welcome guide, but the very last item has a link to the knowledge base at wordpress.org that details more about the style book in case you want additional information. So definitely check that out if you need to. And lastly, additional CSS. Now, this option is site-wide stuff, whereas in the individual blocks, we also have additional CSS, but that's for that particular block type. It even says so right here, to the image block versus to the layout of your site. So just keep in mind the description here tells you what you're adjusting if you're going with the additional CSS. But you can check out the various styles here. These are the presets, which is probably what I would use. That way I don't have to rely on my lack of design skills. I can play off of somebody else's. But you can adjust the typography, colors, layout. Let's go into the image block here, and let's see what we want to do about the border stuff. And you'll be able to see the changes here. And if you're not seeing the changes here, you're not doing something right. So let's go with an increase the border thickness. Obviously nothing I would do in my live site, but for demo purposes, you can definitely see the change. And let's also increase the radius from nothing to, let's make it really apparent. Now, these are just on the images, galleries. Does not affect the look of the audio or the cover or media and text blocks and so on. So just keep that in mind here. Let's go ahead and just click on Save and Save. Now, I've got a post opened up here, and this is a cover image, so I didn't change anything to do with the cover images, so this should remain the same or unchanged. But down here, this is just a regular old image. Let's go ahead and refresh. And there's our adjustments here and everywhere else on our site that has an image, but nothing on the cover, because that would be done right here. Now, of course, the more that you get in and do this, the easier it's going to be knowing where all the moving parts are. But whatever you want your default settings or style to be for a particular block or block type, come on in here in the style book, make those adjustments, and then where you need to make individual adjustments on a page by page or post by post basis, do that. With the addition of the style book, life just got a whole lot easier for designing within the Gutenberg block editor. Well, that's going to bring us to the end of this class on the new style book in WordPress 6.2. Thanks for checking it out, and you have a great day.